Hey everyone, welcome back. Our last guest is a powerhouse spoken word artist and poet that had the opportunity to grace our open artist stage last year, right before the pandemic hit and closed our studio. And so his powerful words were so captivating that we had to bring him back on our virtual edition in honor of National Poetry Month. Everyone, please welcome Amir Soul. What's up?
Hello,
What's up?
everybody. What's up? What's up? Hello, everybody. How's it going?
Yeah. Bueno, nice to see you again. You were like one of our last artists, not the last, but one of our slim to last artists that we were able to present on our open artist stage, which we totally missed. And well, as you know, life has shifted and pivoted for all of us. And from what I gather, you're soon to be a dad in the process.
Yes,
so
yes.
obviously
Exciting.
You were busy.
It's exciting. It's exciting. I love it.
Exciting. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
So aside from making babies, what else have you been able to do throughout the break? Well, I'm calling it a break, but meanwhile, we have to keep going.
I mean, it's been a rough year. Absolutely been a rough year. You know, I actually lost my father on March 26, 2020 due to COVID. Probably one of the very first.
My condolences.
Yeah. So it's one of those, you know, it's been a rough year from the beginning. You know, he was one of the very first people to actually pass away from COVID. So, you know, from the beginning of COVID to the end, I just been concentrating on regrouping myself, concentrating on family, which is very important to me. My mother, you know, taking care of my mom at home, making sure that she's okay, because, you know, they were married for 37 years. So just making sure that she's okay. At the same time, just working on my content, just perfecting everything that I've been working on. Old pieces that I want to just make sure that they, even if I'm doing them 500 times, you know, a week, I'm giving different energy every single time. So that's basically what I've been working on now.
No, that's good that you mentioned that, and that we do bring into light the importance of, like, just, if there's one thing that this pandemic has taught us all, is what really matters in our everyday life, right? Which is love, family, and those who are in your immediate environment. And with that also comes your own legacy, right?
Yeah.
So aside from now being you're going to become a father, you have been working on this video, or these video excerpts, which I got a glimpse of one of them, in which it looks like you're reminiscing about your upbringing or something.
Yeah, so I've been working very closely with Studio Period in the past couple of months, which is literally a young, very enthusiastic party. I think he's 19 years old right now, and he's the one who shoots it. It's him by himself. He had this dream of captivating different artists from the Bronx, and you know, we've been working for a while together. So every single time I have an idea of how I want to shoot my videos, I hit him up and I say, hey, I got an idea, and he's always down to just do it. And he just makes amazing videos. It's really captivating. You know, the last piece that I actually recorded was Error, which is a piece that I actually performed on BronxNet Open Artist last year. And it's really talking about the neighborhood that I'm in. And, you know, like we were speaking about earlier, I want to create that conversation of where am I spitting? You know, what's this building that I'm in? What's this neighborhood that I'm spitting at? Just to create that conversation so I could bring the awareness to my community and tell you, hey, I'm sitting next to this broken radiator that's been broken for the past 7 years, but we're trying to work on it, you know? So these are some of the things that I'm trying to portray in there. And, you know, I'm a poet, so I'm going to hide different clues and things, so.
I like that, like a little treasure hunt.
Yeah, exactly.
Video. And really all it is bringing awareness and engaging in conversation about things that one may actually walk by and not really pay attention to.
Exactly. And it's the poetic style. You know, we as poets, we want to create things. You know, we go on stage and we have people read our content, but we really have this, there's a lot of poets, not all, you know, that have deeper meanings to the poetry. And it's like, I'm also bringing awareness to poetry and how fascinating poetry can actually be, especially in the month of April, where, you know, all eyes are on us. So we have to like really say like, hey, look how cool this is, you know? So And that's something that I've really been working on and just really trying to, highlight in my career. We had to take a change in the pandemic of how we were going to be portraying things. I can't post up my words on social media because it wouldn't bring the same energy if somebody's reading it. So we had to totally change up the game. There's no open mics that we could go to. There are live streams, but after a while it gets tiring to, be waiting on a phone screen for God knows how long, because there's 700 other poets in the same live. So, we had to adapt to different things.
Yeah, no, I love it. And also you're still exercising your craft, right? Except you're doing it in visual form. So you created like visual poetry. And on top of that, from the sounds of it, based on what I experienced on your IG account, it looks like almost like little mini documentaries.
Yes, exactly. So one of the things I was also working on is my book. I've been working on my book for the past, 6-7 years, but during the pandemic, I got to really focus on because this is something I'm going to be releasing to the world. So how is it going to connect to everything that I've been going through, especially from losing my father, which took a huge toll on me. We actually got to bury my dad on March 26th of this year. We flew out to Puerto Rico, and he's from Trujillo Alto, so we actually flew out to his hometown. It was very inspirational going to, it's literally like we're walking the same exact footsteps that my father walked in. And, just seeing the houses, because I've never been to Puerto Rico. That was my first time. So we got to actually bury his ashes with my grandfather inside of his tomb. So it was one of those things that, like, I wanted to take a year to just really regroup and really focus on what content I'm going to be putting out there. My social media, like I tell everybody, it's kind of all over the place because, but I also want people to see the real Mirso, the real Robert Cortijo. Aside from performing, I'm an actual person. That's one thing I like to tell people. Like, poetry is my passion, and it's how I'm releasing everything that I've been going through. Most of the content that I'm releasing out there.
Yeah, no, it's wonderful, and you're an advocate, and also you're what I call a change agent, because you're driven by transforming the next generation, which is a beautiful thing. And I want to say, we're out of time, but I do want to say, right, you're so poetic. Mira pa que tú veas. You're so poetic that in the loss of your dad, and my condolences that you manifested becoming a dad. Mira que cosa.
Absolutely. When one life is, and I've been talking to my girlfriend about it all the time. My father passed away, and then, like a couple of months later, I'm about to be a dad, and it's just, I feel the goosebumps just talking about it right now. So it's definitely one of those things with a life that's taken, another life, and I know that his spirit is gonna be with me walking forward, and with my daughter now that, it's gonna be a beautiful baby girl, so I'm definitely gonna take that with me in my career and whatever I do next. So.
Beautiful. Well, condolences and congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, you guys, pero he's going to perform for us. So we're going to take a quick break. And when we return, Emerson, he's going to present one of his poems for us. So don't go anywhere.